It's Monday, it's 7:30. That means one thing. It's time for Mondays with Martin. Martin's Journey, find out how I have been getting on this week and what I've been up to. Every week bringing you a fantastic topic, fun and facts, or just motivation and helpful advice. And remember, you can start your own weight loss journey with One-to-One Team Thomas. All you got to do is get in touch. And let's not forget our tasty segment of the show. 2 fantastic tasty recipes, classics and new inventions made low calorie just for you by me, Chef Martin. So get yourselves nice and comfortable on your sofa, pen and paper ready to write down these recipes, all those hints and tips, because it is now time for Mondays with Martin. Good evening all. Wonder what happened there. I hadn't turned my mic on from earlier. How are we all doing? Good evening and welcome to episode 42 of Mondays with Martin. I hope you are all well this evening. Hi, Charmaine. Good evening. Thank you very much for coming in with that hashtag live. I just need to reset my dashboard because it's not working. There we go. And scroll down. There we go. Charmaine coming in with a like. Jackie with the heart reaction. How are we all doing? So this evening, Jackie with the hashtag live as well. Thank you very much. So remember, guys, if you are watching live and you are here with us right now, whether you are on the red side on YouTube or here on the blue side on Facebook, hashtag live if you're watching live, or if you couldn't quite make it to the live airing, screening, whatever, of this, then you are watching it a little bit later, hashtag catch up in the comments, just so that we know how you've been doing. Jackie says, on plan today. Well done, Jackie. Nice to hear it. Me too. I have been on plan. And I got to say, my birthday week, as everyone was giving me a little bit of stick last week saying, doesn't have to be a birthday week. As I was explaining to you guys about damage limitation and managing, I have managed to maintain. So I have maintained this week, which I'm really happy with because I had a fantastic birthday week. And that means that this week it is back to it, back on plan to get them pounds off. And yeah, so I'm really pleased. I said I was aiming for a maintain and I would be very, very happy with a maintain and be even happier if I did lose. But I did get that, maintain that I was after. So I'm happy with that. So I'm here on plan now this week. Today for breakfast I had a mixed berry shake and go. For lunch I had a mixed berry shake and go, and for dinner after I've done this I will be having, I bet you can't guess, a mixed berry shake and go. And later on when I'm doing my gaming I will probably have some caramel bites. That's kind of my go-to when I'm on plan, is the berry shake and goes, because I am always very active and I'm always on the go. And like today, I've been doing a lot of work around the house and in the garden, so I've been on the go a lot. So the shake and goes are really, really easy. They don't take any time. It's just grab and go. Same with our bars and our bites. It is fantastic for on the go, and I have that full words have escaped me. But I have that knowledge there, that knowing that in these bites, the shake and go, it is 200 calories, full of my 1/3 of my daily nutritional value, so that I know that I'm getting a good nutritional meal out of it to keep me on the go. And that is the fantastic thing about about our plans. I take that as me challenging you to maintain. Well, you can take it. I said I'd be happy. I was aiming for a maintain, and that I'd be happy with a maintain. So mine is fruit and nut bar for breakfast at work, and soups in a cup for ease at the desk. Absolutely, and that is the biggest thing with the one-to-one diet and with our products and with our plans, is we tailor everything to suit your lifestyle. So if you do lead a busy lifestyle, we are able to incorporate it. It doesn't always have to be a stress. And talking of it being a stress, that brings me to facts, fun, and advice, all here with your topic of the week. That does bring me to my topic of the week, and that is around healthy mindset. Because the worst thing, when you are trying to lose weight and when you are trying to eat healthily and be on a healthy living plan, the worst thing is having an unhealthy mindset. So you really need to... There's enough stress in our lives without stressing about what we're going to eat, what we need to eat, and preparing lengthy foods. And as you know, with the recipes that I do here on Mondays with Martin, they don't have to be lengthy meals. They are very, very easy to prepare and to produce. So, but it is all about preparation. It is the key. You need to set yourself up, prepare for success. Okay. So plan your week out, plan your menus out for the week. And that alleviates that little bit of stress around there. But also, not just when it comes to your food eating, you need to make sure that you are setting yourself aside a bit of time in the day, some you time, whether that is to paint your nails, whether that is to have a nice long bath with some scented candles lit, whether that is reading a book. You need to set yourself some time throughout the day, every day, to just have some you time. Ideally, you want to be setting yourself a good hour where you can just relax, chill out, and do what you want to do. Like I said, painting your nails, reading a book, whatever it is that is a bit of you time and takes you away from the stress of work, from the stress of your evening meal. Now, you shouldn't, if you prepare your day correctly, you shouldn't be coming in from work and rushing around to get your meal prepared, because all you're doing is coming from the stressful day you've had at work to stressing out at home. So get in, make yourself a cup of tea, chill out for 10 or 15 minutes, relax, get yourself changed. So a good mindset and a healthy mindset is all about how you're feeling as well. So as soon as you get home from work, stick that kettle on, get yourself a cup of tea made, and then go and get yourself changed into your evening wear. Then, once you've chilled out and you've changed for a bit, then start thinking about then go and start cooking your meal. Don't even start thinking about it. You should have already prepared this. And allow your time, on your days off, a bit of time to prepare your week out. But always make sure you are setting yourself aside some you time throughout every single day for you to relax and chill out. And that will help keep you in a healthy mindset. It will help with your sleeping habits as well, because a stressful mind is, you're not going to sleep very well. So, and by helping out with your sleeping habits, you get a good night's sleep. You're going to wake up feeling refreshed. You're not going to wake up feeling stressed. So these are all key things. And then it makes your healthy living easier, because the thing is when we are stressed, our mind just craves the stuff that we shouldn't be eating, or shouldn't be eating a lot of. It will crave the sugary stuff. It will crave the high fat. It will crave the high carbs. So by alleviating that stress, giving yourself some mind space to essentially meditate. Meditation is clearing the mind at the end of the day. However you do it, whether you are sat in a corner with your legs crossed, fingers out and humming, or whether you are just sat quietly reading a book. Meditation is all about calming the mind and relieving that pressure. For me, I love to have a nice bath, 20 minutes to half an hour in the bath, and just soak, and I listen to some real relaxing music and just absolutely chill and clear my mind out. And that's how I like to relax or just sat in a room listening to some nice chilled out music, meditation music for want of a better description. But that is what I like to do, and it is a really good way of clearing your mind and helping you to remain focused. When I am working, when I'm editing the videos for the food videos for you guys, or doing general office work or whatever, I will have that music playing in the background as well, because it just helps to keep your mind focused and it helps to alleviate that stress. Yours is mine is tiredness that makes me crave, and it will do, because your body. So the reason tiredness makes us crave is because our body is saying. So you feel tired because that's your body saying, I need to rejuvenate, I need to recharge my batteries, and I need to get going again. If you ain't gonna go and sleep and recharge your batteries, I need something to go. I need something to keep me going. I need sugars, I need carbs. So that's why our cravings kick in when we're tired, is because it is our body saying, if you're not going to go and recharge your battery, I need some extra fuel in here. So that's why we get these cravings when we're tired. But yeah, so got to set aside some time for your mind to alleviate stress, clear that mind, and keep you focused. Empty that head out. Get that head emptied of all the crap that's going on. Sorry, all the rubbish that's going on. An empty head is a good head, okay? So if someone ever says you're so empty-headed, take it as a thing, because it means you're not stressed, you're nice and relaxed. My camera's playing silly buggers at the moment, I've just noticed, so I apologise about that. I don't know why. I think it's the connection. But hey. But that moves me on to... And now time for some gorgeous and tasty recipes of the week. So, now it's time for our recipes of the week. And this week I've got two really, really nice, really, really gorgeous recipes for you guys to try out. Sorry, going a bit doolally here. I don't think it is my camera that's playing up. I think it's my screen that's playing up. Even better. But I'll sort that. Anyway, most people say I've got an empty head most of the time, but you're so chill and you're so laid back, you see? That's why it is. So, on to the first recipe, and this recipe for you guys, it's another Italian one. Alrighty then, guys, here is another fantastic recipe for you, coming in at just 434 calories on steps 3 and above. This video serves 3 people. This is my penne cremose a funghi doppi, or in English, creamy mushroom penne pasta. This is really easy to make, just 30 to 35 minutes from prep to plate. Let's get into it. Alrighty then, guys, to make this gorgeous recipe, you are going to need 1 medium red onion, 2 portobello mushrooms, 2 cloves of garlic, 180 grams of penne pasta, 120 grams of sliced mushrooms, 12 milliliters of balsamic vinegar, 1 teaspoon of our golden veg water flavoring, 150 grams of low-fat creme fraiche, 20 grams of low-fat hard Italian cheese, along with 150 milliliters of water. So firstly, grab yourselves a large saucepan of water and bring it to the boil with half a teaspoon of salt. Whilst our water is coming up to the boil, take your onion, peel it, and thinly slice it. And then slice your portobello mushrooms. And then we want to go ahead, take our garlic cloves, and we are going to break these with the back of our knife, peel, finely chop, add a pinch of salt, and then using our knife at a less than 45-degree angle, chop and slide to make it into a form of puree. So grab yourselves a large frying pan or a wok, add in some of your low-calorie cooking spray, pop your mushrooms in there, and then cook these for 5 to 6 minutes, stirring occasionally. Once the mushrooms have browned, go ahead and add in your onions and cook, stirring frequently until softened for 5 to 6 minutes. Meanwhile, the water for our pasta should be boiling, so go ahead and pop the penne pasta into the water, bring it back to the boil, and then reduce to a medium heat and cook this for 12 minutes. So let's go back to our onion and mushrooms now, and we're going to add in the garlic and season and fry this for a further 1 minute. And then add in the balsamic vinegar and cook until evaporated. Now you want to add in the golden veg water flavoring along with 150 mils of water. Bring this to the boil and then reduce the heat to low. And we're going to simmer this for around about 5 to 6 minutes until reduced. Once our reduction has finished, we're going to add in the creme fraiche, give it a good stir, bring it to the boil, and then immediately remove from the heat. And now our penne should be cooked, so we're going to drain this in a colander, make sure we get all that excess liquid off. And then we're going to add this in with our mushroom and creme fraiche mix. Give it a real good stir. Cook out for about a further minute. Season with a little extra salt and pepper if required. And now let's dish this bad boy up. So go ahead and grab yourselves a nice warm bowl. Dish up a 1/3 of our penne and mushroom mix. Sprinkle some of our hard Italian cheese over the top. And there you have it, guys. An absolutely delicious dish coming in at just 434 calories. For those of you on step 3 and above, go ahead and give it a try for yourself. Leave me a comment down below on how you guys got on with it. And remember, like, share, follow and subscribe for more tasty recipes from 1-to-1 Team Thomas. And that one is absolutely gorgeous. So, another one that Beanie absolutely loved that one. Yes, you could actually use the slim water pasta with that one, even rather than the noodles. That would bring the calories right down on that. So you're going to bring that down to roughly, if you use the slim water pasta, you're going to bring that down to round about, off the top of my head, 360-ish. If you use 2 packets of the slim water penne, it'll be around about 360-ish calories. If you didn't put the cheese on top, you're going to drop that down to about 340. So, yeah, you could reduce that even more using that. And by using the slim water products, you're going to reduce the amount of carbs that are in there and increase the amount of protein and increase the amount of fiber. So absolutely fantastic. A brilliant idea there to use the slim water stuff. Thank you very much, Jackie. So on to the next recipe for you. And this one is a lot higher. This is for your much higher steps. But, you know, if you fancy spoiling your loved one, absolutely give this one a try. Alrighty then, guys, whether it's date night or a fake way, here is an amazing recipe for you. Coming in at just 828 calories per serving. This takes 40 to 45 minutes from prep to plate, recommended for step 5 and above. This is my gourmet burger with paprika wedges. Oh, let's get into it. So for this gorgeous recipe, you are going to need 450 grams of potatoes, 80 grams of flat leaf parsley, 10 grams of breadcrumbs, 1 clove of garlic, 2 teaspoons of mixed herbs, 240 grams of lean beef mince, 1 medium tomato, 12 grams of red wine vinegar, 2 burger buns, 150 grams of rocket. You're also going to need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. So firstly, preheat your oven to 220 degrees centigrade or 200 degrees if it's fan assisted. Take your potatoes and chop them into 2 centimetre wide wedges. There is no need to peel them. Pop them onto a large baking tray. Spray with some of your low-calorie spray. Season with a bit of salt and pepper and some paprika. And then pop these into the oven for 25 to 35 minutes until golden. So next we are going to take our parsley and coarsely chop it. Then take our garlic and we're going to finely chop and press the garlic. Now grab yourselves a nice mixing bowl. Place half the parsley into the bowl, along with the mixed herbs and the garlic, the breadcrumbs, the 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and the 2 tablespoons of water. Give this a good mix and then add in the minced beef and mix this well until completely combined. Now take your meat mix and separate these into 2 equal parts, and then we're going to firmly roll these into balls and then press these out so they're round about 1 to 2 centimeters thick. And you'll have something that looks a little bit like this. Now you can pop these onto a baking tray and place them in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes at 200 degrees in a fan-assisted oven. Or, like me, grab yourselves a frying pan or a griddle pan, bring it up to the heat over a medium-high heat, give it a couple of squirts with your low-calorie cooking spray, and then we're going to cook these for 5 to 6 minutes on either side. While your burgers are cooking, let's make the tomato salad. So, grab your tomato, dice it into around about 1 centimeter chunks. Pop this into a bowl along with the remaining parsley, the red wine vinegar, the 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and a little bit of salt and pepper, and give this a real good mix up. Once our burgers have finished cooking, we're just going to remove them off the heat and let them rest for a minute to help them tenderize that little bit more. And by now, our wedges should be finished cooking. So let's take them out of the oven and let's dish this bad boy up. So grab yourselves a plate, place half of your rocket onto the plate, top that with our tomato marinade mix, along with half the amount of wedges. Get yourselves a nice burger bun cut in half, place your burger inside, and there you have it, guys. My gourmet burger with paprika wedges coming in at 828 calories per serving, recommended for those of you on steps 5 and above. 40 to 45 minutes from prep to plate. Go ahead and give it a try for yourselves. Leave me a comment down below on how you got on with it. And remember, guys, like, share, follow, and subscribe for more tasty recipes from 1-to-1 Team Thomas. And those were absolutely gorgeous. Now, that's a slightly different recipe to what I've used before in a burger video. Beanie preferred my other burgers, but these ones are a bit more gourmet. It's got a bit more flavor to them. And Jackie, yeah, you've touched on something that I was going to say. So I used brioche because I've gone gourmet. I've used brioche buns in this recipe. If you use normal burger buns, you're going to reduce that from 828 calories to 796. If you use the thins, then that would reduce it from 700 down to 703. And if you didn't have any wedges at all with that and just had the burger in the thins with the salad, that's 587. Okay. So there's lots of different variations you can do with that. Yeah, and even so even if you went for the iceberg leaf and wrapped the burger in that, even better still. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and I really, really do push you to go and give that a try. Make sure you season it well, and it's absolutely delicious and a great, great fake away. It's less than a quarter of the price of a takeaway. Tastes so much better, and you've got the satisfaction in knowing that you are having this little treat whilst also eating healthily. So that is my recipes for this week. That is also my topic for the week. So keeping a healthy mind, making sure that you set aside some time for you to relax, chill out, and just clear your mind and alleviate some of that stress around everyday life, because a healthy mind just puts us in a much better place, and it also helps to alleviate them cravings. So yeah, you can absolutely make them burgers and freeze them, but so long as you consume them within 3 months. My recommendation is consume them within 3 months of freezing. Make sure you wrap them up really well. If you don't have a vacuum sealer, make sure you wrap them up really well in decent cling film to alleviate any freezer burn. But use them within 3 months, 6 months max, because the longer it's frozen, the more it's reducing in one, flavor quality, but two, it will also start to reduce the nutritional value of it slightly as well. So, but yeah, you can absolutely. It's one thing that I used to make. I used to make a batch of burgers and then freeze a few of them for later. You can keep them in the fridge for up to 5 days. You can make them and fridge them for 5 days. That wouldn't be an issue either. Not a problem at all. But give it a go. The mushroom dish, because of the creme fraiche in it, you need to eat that the day that you cook it, because it wouldn't reheat nicely with the creme fraiche in there. Yep, vacuum pack them 3 to 6 months. 6 months absolute tops on them. But yeah, that's what I need to get. I need to get a vacuum sealer for some of my foods. But so I hope my topic's been kind of useful, a little gentle nudge and a reminder to you guys to make sure that you are setting aside some time for yourselves. Keep that clear in mind, keep that stress level down, because this will help alleviate your cravings. And like Jackie said, her cravings kicking when she's tired, go to bed. Give in to the tiredness and go to bed, because you don't want to be given into the cravings. It literally, the reason we crave when we're tired, it is literally our body saying, if you're going to continue going, I need fuel. I need something to keep going. So it was going to say to you, I need sugar, I need carbs, I need high fat. So don't give in to them cravings. I'm really sorry. I've got a really itchy nose today. Go ahead and give them recipes a try. They are absolutely delicious, spot on recipes. I'm going to have 2 more fantastic, delicious recipes for you guys next week. Remember, if there's anything that you want me to do a video on, any topic that you want me to cover, or if there's any meals that you want me to reduce the calories in and do a video on, please, please, please send me a DM. Let us know what it is that you want. Try these recipes and leave us a comment on how you got on with them. And but for now, guys, that is it for this week's Mondays with Martin. Sorry, it's a short and sweet one. It's only half an hour. But I've been a busy, busy boy, and I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Stay on plan. That's what I'm going to do. And hopefully I'll have a few extra pounds shed by next Monday for you guys. But remember, choose you, choose us, and together as one, we can make a healthier future. See you next time.